graduation day. I'm getting ready, so I thought I'd just turn the camera on and film a get ready with me, and I'll include some graduation shots. And this is real life back here. Those are our closets, but let's get started. I don't use this all the time because it has alcohol in it, but it's a great prep spray.
And next I'm applying the bareMinerals Complexion Rescue CC cream all over my face for sunscreen protection and as a base before I apply my foundation.
So Kate and I went to get our nails done yesterday, and I'm wearing Watermelon by Essie. I think this is so pretty, and it'll be a nice pop of color with that dress. So I'm wearing my favorite YSL foundation, the Fusion Ink. Yep, come on in. What's going on?
So Kate had popped in. She was having a little mini crisis. Her earrings, she couldn't get her earrings in. The holes had closed up a little bit, so I was giving her some advice there, and then continued to get ready. It was a lot of chaos that day, just a lot of people getting ready all at the same time. But I blended that in with the Real Technique sponge.
I'm going to use a little eyeshadow primer. Today it's all about bulletproof makeup.
Because I knew it was going to be an emotional kind of day for me, so I wanted things that I knew had good staying power, and that included these Bobbi Brown eyeshadow sticks, and I just blended that all over the lid. These are great. You can use your finger, or like I'm doing here, use a brush to blend in the edges. There's a little bit of playtime before they totally set. They're really great. The next thing I'm using is this NARS Audacious eyeshadow in Andrometer. It's a great brow bone highlight. Not too shiny, but a little shimmery. I really love it. It's one of my favorites.
A little powder to set it. I'm going to use this Lorac Nude Necessities and probably this color here. Just to help set that cream just a little bit. I put a lot on.
Yeah, I really wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to have any creasing, and if I cried a little bit, it would stay put.
My favorite blending brush, just going to blend around.
And I'm just going to blend that little edge together so it's seamless. And then I'm taking the darker Velvet Plum shadow stick, and I'm going to just quickly line the outer corner of my eye there and just kind of tap it around and soften the line a little bit to give it a little extra definition. Next, I'm going to go in with the IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil and fill in my brows. I recently colored them, but I had a little bald spot I needed to go back and fill in.
Let's start with a little eye cream. And I'm going to use Fit Me. Fit Me. Love this. And then I just take my finger and I kind of mix the two right under my eye.
I feel like this is a little quicker and you don't waste as much product by mixing it on the back of your hand. So I just kind of do a preliminary blend under my eye, and then I go ahead and grab my beauty blender and just kind of tap that out. That picks up any excess so I don't have too much on there and develop like a cakiness under there. But I really like the finish that gives me. It just is a really nice, soft, light finish under my eyes.
Now I'm going to go back with this Violet Plum. I just run it under my eyes just a little bit in the corner. I can take a small little slanted brush And I love this dark gray that's in this little palette. It's called Thunder. And I'm going to use that just to line the outer corner along my lashes here and here.
Next, I'm using the new BECCA Shimmering blush. I can't remember the full name of it. This is Snapdragon. I am totally obsessed with this blush shade. Yeah, that's what I'm saying there. And I'm just going to apply that with a little e.l.f. blush brush. I think I went a little heavy-handed on here, and I hope I included the clip later. I go back and blend that out a little bit, but I just love this blush. It's so beautiful.
How was your shower?
As good as it always is.
Okay.
You're not recording my fat ass, are you?
No, it's my hand.
Like I said, this is real life. We were both getting ready, and my husband came out of the shower. I promised to censor that part. So my next step here is I'm just curling my lashes, grabbing my favorite mascara, the L'Oreal Butterfly Lash Mascara in the waterproof version. 'Cause, of course, I know I'm going to cry today. So I'm just go ahead and apply that. And as per usual, I had to go back in and just clean up a few little dots that transferred while I was applying it with one little pointed Q-tip stick. So on my lips today, I'm using the YSL. It's like a semi-matte lipstick, and I think the number is 208. I'll leave a complete list in the down bar of all the products I used today. Okay, on to hair. So I thought I'd include this clip because I get a lot of questions about my hair. Basically, I kind of let it air dry while I'm getting ready, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply a little root spray. This is the Nexxus Hydrolite root spray. I really love this. I just concentrate on the top of my head where I want to get a little extra lift, and then I go ahead and start blowing it dry. And generally what I do is I just am trying to give overall a dryness to my hair before I start to style it, so I'm running the dryer all over my head, fluffing, getting as much lift out of the top and the sides as I can. And then I'm going to begin using my round brush to start styling. So my technique is not anything real fancy. I just have about a 1-inch or 1.5-inch brush, and I basically blow all those layers under, all around my face, including my bangs, until I get to the top of my head, and then I start blowing the top layers back. As you can see right here, I just start blowing them back, and I'll stop occasionally and give it a shot of cold air to kind of help set it. And then as I move to the sides, I kind of hold my brush vertically and blow it, and then sometimes I twirl it a little bit if I want a little bit more of a piecey look on the sides. You can kind of see when I do the sides, I do twirl it and let the kind of twirl it back onto itself to give it a little bit of a piecier look. So I'm about done getting ready, but I can tell I just looked in the mirror and I went, oh my gosh, look at all that blush, and I grab a brush and I start taking some of that blush down a little bit. I really thought it was a little too strong, so I'm just going back over it and blending it out a little bit more. And then I'm going to finish up with a little bit of the color correcting powder all over my face. I usually do this part before my lipstick, but I think I forgot to do it this day, and so I went back and did it, and I also hit it with a little bit of the B6 or B9, whatever that is, that setting spray from Urban Decay on top, just to help keep everything in place. And yes, look how lovely that hair looks. Then I do this every morning. I just kind of fluff it and make it a little messy before I go into the bathroom to spray it with some hairspray. So we're finishing up getting dressed here. My husband is admiring my new dress. This is a terrible shot, but it's the only one I have of my outfit, and I have some new sandals I'm wearing this day too, with a nice little chunky block heel. And here you can see me and my dad waiting for the ceremony.
Putting them all together. Where's Walter?
Going Arnold, he'll do something silly. Like I knew I was sitting on 5 rows back, so I'm
The 2016 commencement for Shepherd University is now open. Please be seated.
Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Social Work. By the authority of the Shepherd University Board of Governors, I am pleased to grant to these candidates their degrees with all the rights, privileges, and immunities thereunto pertaining. You may move your tassels from right to left.
So since this is a relatively small school, all the graduates do get their name called to receive their diploma. And here is her major walking out. You can see her in the middle of the frame walking out of the gym. They come back around. She's stepping up, getting her picture taken there in preparation to walking across the stage. And here she is, walking, shaking hands with the president. And coming down the other side, it was a little wobbly, and she's like, oh no, don't let me fall. Anyway, I think Shepherd did such a great job taking all these pictures. They really came out terrific. And as she's walking back to her seat, she gives a little wave.
I now declare the 2016 commencement for Shepherd University closed.